Has our fixture congestion issue been resolved before the 2 games against Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-final of the Champions League? I'm very happy to report that the answer is no, because we have 5 more games in this month. It's absolutely incredible. We've played 10 games in 30-something days, which is probably the worst thing that I've ever had in my life. So from the 1st of April to the 29th of April, we've had a game every 2.8 days. All this just before we have a chance to make it into a final of the freaking Champions League. Whoever organized the Serbian Super League is an asshole and they want us to lose. Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty and welcome back for a double game today against Paris Saint-Germain. We're going to try and stop them from winning the Champions League. We've knocked them out last year. Can we do the same thing again? But yeah, like I was saying, we've had a lot of games to play so far this month. The month of April has been absolutely unforgiving and May does not look to be any better. If we manage to beat PSG today, somehow and go into the final, that's going to be an extra game for us to take into account in May. Potentially we could be lucky, it could be moved to June, like the Champions League final we had this year. Anyway, since beating Chelsea 5-0 on aggregate, we've gone on a very nice run of form and we've managed to destroy Crvena Zvezda 3-0 in our first game since then, which was only 5 days after. I say only, it's been a whopping 5 days after. We had a 5-day break. That's absolutely insane. And it paid dividends because Lachlan Deans was with a double, Dusan Milovanovic scored a singular goal, and Crvena Zvezda could do nothing against this. The game after that, we managed to beat India 3-1, and finally, against Vojvodina, we secured the title and managed to win on the 88th minute, despite the fact that we didn't really need a win in that game. However, we are the champions, and it's nice to have 0 losses, although 1 draw was slightly disappointing against that Crvena Zvezda team that, as you guys saw, some shenanigans happened. Thankfully, we didn't lose, but, you know, I'd be very happy not to draw as well. But yeah, so we are the champions. We have a chance to become the champions of Europe as well, although that's probably seeing all the way into the future. We have to beat Paris Saint-Germain, and they're not a bad side. And to make it worse, I am wearing a French shirt. I'll be honest, it was completely accidental. I forgot what I was doing. It was just on, and I was like, I look cool. And then I remember that Paris Saint-Germain, in fact, a French team. And let's see if they have any more players that we need to worry about apart from Kylian Mbappe, who is a Real Madrid player. Yeah, apparently he stayed in Paris Saint-Germain. He believes in the project that brought him no Champions League. Fair enough. But did they sign anyone massive in the last few years? What about this guy? Andreas... You all know him. He's a wonder kid, okay? I'm not even going to say that name. They signed Andreas. He's very, very good. You know him. And he's going to be playing for them today, maybe? I'm not sure. They've signed Lacroix, which is a very good centre-back. He looks actually incredible. Wow. Okay. He's very, very good. Joe Gomez has joined from Liverpool. Okay, that's a bit of a interesting signing. In terms of outs, nothing really big. Laporte left, as we remember. Skriniar left. Okay. Danjuma played for them? Okay. But apart from that, their squad is looking incredible. Ugarte is there. Vitinha is there. Gonzalo Ramos is there. Diomande is there. Donnarumma is there. Oh my freaking god. And this team is looking really, really good. They even have Sergej Milinkovic-Savic and Mendy. And the most randomest signing that I think I've seen PSG do. So it's going to be interesting if Kyle Walker-Peters is going to do a great job against our team today, especially considering that we're going to be sticking with a narrow formation. However, we have beautiful wingbacks of our own. Ait Nouri and Foyth are starting. Well, that's a weird way for me to start, isn't it? Hudikov is going to be in goal. Like I said, Ait Nouri and Foyth as our wingbacks. Milinkovic and Zabarny, the 2 amazing center defenders that they are. Tim is going to be in the midfield, Stamenic is going to be the Cariello, Martinelli the box-to-box, Deans as the shadow striker of dreams, Popovic on the complete forward of supporting. Hopefully he's going to score some goals, that'll be very, very nice. And up front, we're going to have Moyanta, who is going to be leading the line. I've made a few changes, and I'm going to go a bit wider because I feel like underlapping with so many players does not really work. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to introduce crossing at a low cross in the final third because I'm thinking Popovic is good at heading, right? He is good at heading. He's a very, very good player. So potentially I should use that. And maybe by them crossing, we can create more chances. Is it going to work? I have no idea, but we have 2 games against Paris Saint-Germain today. The first one is going to be away. The second one's going to be at home. You know how this works. Let's just jump into the game and let me stress for you guys on camera. Isn't that amazing? You got to see me stress for the past 2 episodes. Okay, to be fair, no. The Chelsea game was very, very nice. You didn't get to see the stress of that. But 2 games ago, oh boy, there was lots of stress. So how will Luis Enrique set up today? Well, it's a 4-1-4-1. With Mbappe, Ramos, Asensio, Zainameri, Vitinha, and Ugarte in the midfield, and I did not see the back 4. But I assume there was a Nuno Mendes and a Hakimi on the wings, Donnarumma in goal, and some 2 centre-backs, probably Diomande. And then I have no idea. Maybe Kyle Walker-Peters started. Kyle Walker-Peters. Kyle Walker-Peters. That's his name, right? I mean, doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, we're playing them in the Champions League semi-final. I think last time we played them in the quarters, right? Yeah, of course, quarter, because we didn't make it past the semi-final. As Mbappe will line up a corner straight away, it goes to Asensio. Foyth collects, and we have a chance on a counter. Deans finds someone. He's patient. Foyth finds Muinata. If you can square it in the midfield, he doesn't. Unfortunately, Popovic did not get in the correct position, but Muinata carries it all the way. Popovic got in the right position. Matija Popovic, and I question him. I was caught in 4K. I am a fraud. He is the real deal. Matija Popovic with a counter-attacking goal made by Foyth, made by Deans, and made by Muinata. Honestly, if I was an actual coach on the sidelines, I would have been pissed off because apart from Foyth did really well. Deans took too long on the ball. Muinata took too long on the ball. Popovic was in the wrong space. And yet he scored. How the hell do I explain to them that maybe we should release the ball earlier? I don't know. But we've managed to get a random counter. And it's the first 4 minutes of the game. And we're 1-0 ahead. Do we start to park the bus? I don't know. If you look at the bottom left of my screen, it says we're still positive. I did not park the bus yet. They have all the possession. But so far we're playing okay. That was a very nice counterattack, but nothing has happened in the first half. Hopefully the second half will be as good as this, because if this is the way we're going to play against them, that's going to be top tier. I've got absolutely nothing. Maybe I'm going to put Ait Nouri on support because he's not doing too good right now. He's currently on a 6.5 rating. So maybe I can kind of tell him to chill a little bit. And also Tim is on a yellow. We'll hold on for now. But so far everything's going well, and somehow Muinata and Popovic are, with a 1 counterattack break, have put us 1-0 ahead of PSG. They have a chance as Asensio finds Gonzalo Ramos, who knocks it down to the defender, and we clear it away, and that could have been a very dangerous opportunity because that knockdown was in a very threatening place, and we almost conceded from that. But thankfully our defenders are aware. Asensio reaches the ball to Zabarni. Muinata clears, and this time there is no one near there to pick up the ball. And Mbappe is forced to go all the way back to Donnarumma. We finally have a corner of our own as Martinelli puts it in. Zabarni almost gets to it. Mbappe, are they going to counter us now? The answer is no, as Foyth plays the ball back to Zabarni, who will try to put a cross in, which is weird for him. Martinelli, poor pass he plays to Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, the Serbian man. He's Serbian, right? Yeah, the Serbian man is coming to play against the Serbian team, and he leads a counterattack as Mbappe will find himself in some space. He cuts it in, well, outside, not inside, which is interesting. Finds himself Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, who is in lots of space. That's a beautiful cross, and Asensio cannot beat Hudyakov. The man is on a mission once again. Big games come up clutch, and he is the best goalkeeper that Europe has ever seen. Oh my god, that was a beautiful pass by Sergej Milinkovic. Wow. If that would have been a goal that, well, we conceded, I would have been more impressed than anything. That's a nice little dink from him again. He's doing all sorts of weird passes. This guy had what was he learning in Saudi Arabia? Apparently techers, as he once again puts a beautiful pass in. Hudyakov! The best signing that you could have had. I know Safonov has just moved to Paris Saint-Germain, but they probably should have looked at Hudyakov instead. Absolutely incredible. Wow, the guy is doing what he can to keep the score at 1-0. Do we go a bit more defensively? Yeah, let's go unbalanced. and let's make some subs. So far, everything's going well. Our players are doing really, really good. I'm gonna take off Tim. Let's pause this game and put Sakamoto as the ball-winning midfielder. Although I'm gonna put Martinelli in there because he's a bit taller and Sakamoto can run a bit more. I'm gonna take off Ait Nouri and put on... I'm not gonna put on Antic. Who am I? Insane? And then up front, I am going to put Milovanovic as maybe an advanced forward, so he runs a bit, and drop Muyanta as a poacher. Or maybe put Vivier... No, I don't want to put a fresh striker yet, because that's a bit stupid. Do we have any more subs that I want to do? I think no, despite the fact that Martinelli and Stamanic are a bit tired, I don't really have any good players to replace them. He says, instantly replacing Stamanic with Villagra. I think that's good. We have 4 subs. Absolutely fine. Martinelli is going to have to try and survive the end of the game because he's our only decent ball-winning midfielder. And hopefully the fresh legs and the fact that Milovanovic is rapid will help us. Maybe... was I going to say, should we play a bit more direct? No, let's not mess around. Things have gone well for us for now. Hopefully in the last 14 minutes we can survive. It's 1-0! Somehow it's 1-0! Another corner. Barco finds no one. Are they going to counter? Again, Hakimi gets the ball. Ball's bouncing around. Zabarni picks it up. Can you pass it into space? He's facing the wrong way. Barco has managed to get to the other side. And a beautiful pass from Milovanovic, who slots it away. And that would potentially be offside. But is it? Barco was a beautiful man. Put a cross in. Went to the opposite side. And created a chance. But was there an offside? If there wasn't an offside, this game is done. But in fact, there was. Unfortunate. But that was a beautiful interplay between the two players that have just come on. How bad was the offside? Zabarni finds Barco. That's a to be fair, that was a very bad run from Milovanovic, but a great defensive line from Paris Saint-Germain. They've stepped up when they needed to. And that cut off a beautiful goal that would have definitely ended this game. Although time is trickling away. There are... how many minutes out of 3? And a beautiful monster play from Foyth and Muyanta and Matija Popovic in the 4th minute has left us with a 1-0 victory and halfway into the final, actually, of the Champions League. Oh my god. But we all know the real reason of why we managed to win this game, and that's because Daniil Hudikov always comes up clutch in big games. Yes, he's only done 2 saves, but those 2 saves were pretty much 100% chances, which he's managed to turn into 100% into 0. The man is incredible. Awesome run of form for him this year. 8.0 rating, which for a goalkeeper is, 10.0 with 4 goals and 4 assists as a striker. Absolutely insane. And we are going to be taking on PSG in about a few days after we have a game against Čukarički in 3 days. Thank you, whoever organized this. You know, in the video where we signed Zabarni, I said he is the best center back that has ever played for Partizan. And you guys said no, Milinkovic is the GOAT. And I agree, I like Milinkovic, he's very, very good. Can I convince him to stay? He wants to leave. He wants to explore his options when the contract expires. Oh boy, I mean, the first thing I do want to say is why would you want to leave? I thought you're happy here. Why are you making me stress? We're playing against Paris Saint-Germain, right? We're so close to the Champions League final. And you make this. What's the point? Honestly, I really wish they would fix some of these interactions because they're either useless because it doesn't matter what you say. There's no tactic or logic to it. Or you just click the most randomest thing. Boss, I'm unhappy. Oh, I thought you're happy. Oh, then that's fine. How easy is this? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but the game's broken, man. I can't wait for the new engine. And I can't wait for the game against Paris Saint-Germain in about 11 hours. See you in 11 hours. And 11 hours have passed. That was quick. We're taking on Paris Saint-Germain. And are they missing anyone? No, they're not. They've got a full side, no suspensions, no injuries, no people trying to leave to go to Real Madrid. So we made some changes to the way we're going to play against Paris Saint-Germain at home. And the first thing is we're going to give Barco a chance over Ryan Ait-Nouri because he doesn't seem to play super well in these big games. And the fact that Barco came on and almost led to a second goal is something that should be commended. And also another change is that I'm going to put on Popovic alongside Viveiros because Moinat is a bit iffy right now. Yes, he helped us to that goal, but I want to give Viveiros more of a chance. And look at how many goals he has scored. 16 goals. That is a lot. Maybe even Milovanovic and Popovic, maybe. I mean, I'll be honest. Sometimes I have this thing where I am heavily influenced by promises to play more. But should I cave for a game against Paris Saint-Germain? I don't think Viveiros is ready. But I think that Dusan Milovanovic and Matija Popovic on 19 goals apiece should be able to be the players that will hopefully take us to another victory today. This is going to be the lineup. That's it. The two big changes is that Milovanovic is starting and that Barco is starting as well. So the starting lineup is pretty much similar apart from those two changes. I've also decided to play regroup because obviously Paris Saint-Germain is a very, very good side. And I've done it a little bit in the previous game and I forgot to mention it. I'm sorry. But I think it's very important for us to drop, the players do drop back because otherwise we will be countered heavily and we can press all we want. But once we fail that press, a lot of our players just kind of chill there, which is not ideal. So hopefully they can come back and do something great. You know, sometimes when I record, there's a bit of a feeling where it's like, you know, no thoughts, head empty. And that's kind of where I am right now. Sometimes I'm starting to say things and then I get a little bit more stressed about this game and then I kind of forget what I'm talking about. Have they made any changes? Well, they have. Hernandez is playing and Milinkovic-Savic is starting because when he got on against us in that first leg, he made some beautiful passes. Hakimi is on the ball. He's going to find Asensio, who will be stopped by Matija Popovic tracking back out of all people. The captain himself tracking back. An absolute legend. Stamenic finds Milovanovic, who gets brought down by Ugarte, but it's fine. Mbappe gets the ball and Tim is back. Ugarte is injured. Tim, no, Tim, no, what are you doing? That was so good. That just showed us what regroup does. Live in 4K. What are you doing? So Ugarte was injured in there. He was just chilling there. Tim was so composed. Why are you passing to Zabarny? And Mbappe scores, man. This guy gets an undeserved goal. He's quiet against us every single game. And this is the goal he scores as Mbappe equalizes 1-1 on aggregate on the 19th minute or whatever minute that was. He carries the ball again, puts a cross in. Milinkovic-Savic jumps up. Thankfully, Hudikov is there. And what a way to lose, what do you call it? A lead. An undeserved error. Tim, I bought you to be the rock. I bought you to be the amazing player that you are. And you've done this against one of the biggest sides in Europe. We've done so well. I can't get over it. Donnarumma will launch the ball forward and Stamenic will collect. Lachlan Deans with the first touch finds Martinelli, who will pass to Milovanovic. Is this going to be a great chance? Milovanovic! Offside. It's given! It's given! I knew it. I could see with my trained eye that was a beautiful pass. I believed in my players. They're not going to draw the lines. And a beautiful finish from Milovanovic. Show me the highlights. Come on, show me. I want to see the lines. How much? Oh, that was perfect. He learned in the last game not to do that again. And Milovanovic, the youngster. Oh my God, is he going to take us into the final? Will it be the duo of Milovanovic and Popovic leading us to victory? Oh my goodness me. I mean, both sides have kind of calmed down and we have a chance of our own as Popovic drops lower, which is exactly what I want to see. It's nice. And Stamenic, yeah, it worked once. It's not going to work again. Milovanovic is fast, but he's not that fast. Well, let's call that ambition. Yeah, that was ambitious. Let's clap for that. That was one of the passes that Stamenic has done in the year. That was in fact one of the passes as Diomande plays back to Donnarumma. We're not looking like we want to press as much. Vitinha is composed as well. Hernandez finds Ugarte, finds Hernandez, finds Hakimi, who's on the left side. Who's the right back? That's weird. Mbappe, Ramos, finds Asensio. We're struggling to come back. and Khudikov was unaware that people can shoot from outside the box. He was positioned wrongly. And they're back to 2-2. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. It looked very... Who was this jogging back? Stamenic should have been jogging back faster. And Asensio takes a shot and Khudikov does not get to it quick enough. This always happens. Khudikov, he has a monster of a game. And the next game is a bit of a dumb one. And we've reached the halftime, and they've scored just before it. We've been playing much better than them, I'll be honest. I mean, especially considering the XG. And they've scored 2 goals, and the XG is not even above 0.5. This game is trying to make sure I lose. And I'm just going to say I'm really, really pissed off, and I see something that kind of scares me. And that fact is that Foyth, a very good player, who's one of the best players that we have on the pitch, he's on a yellow, and he's on a bad game. So I'm going to take him off, and I'm going to put Sakamoto or Teklak. Sakamoto or Teklak. Sakamoto, he is much better defensively. He is very, very good. How good is he compared to Juan Foyth? I'm comparing the wrong people. I'm an idiot. But anyways, yeah, Sakamoto is good. Let's give him a chance here. Zabarny is playing really bad as well. So I'm going to... I don't know. The problem is with playing with 2 at the back is that Zabarny is... I mean, he's actually okay at passing. I mean, he's not good at dribbling. He could be a bit better at passing. He's actually not bad. I was going to say he's not the best ball-playing defender, but he's actually quite good. It's just his dribbling is not the best. That's why he kind of plays really badly. He's also nervous, man. I mean, I know that he probably hasn't played a single Champions League game since Dynamo Kiev, but still. Okay, anyways, this has gone for way too long. We've made one change. We put Sakamoto on instead of Foyth. We're ready for the second half. So far, so good. It's just, we're down to 2-2. Barco is going to play it out. And I guess he's been playing okay, he says, seeing him tick off to 6.6 instead of 6.7. Amazing. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Our wingbacks suck in this year for some reason. Like, it doesn't matter. Is it Borza? Is it Barco? Is it Nuri? Is it freaking Alphonso Davies? They're all crap for some reason. As Barco finds Deans, he knows I'm talking about him. He knows I'm talking about him. Make fun of your players, call them shit, and they do this. A beautiful play by who? Who? That's right. Freaking Barco finds Lachlan Deans, who also is another player that disappears in big games. And we're ahead on aggregate again. Beautiful pass by Barco. Beautiful finish by Lachlan freaking Deans. And a dink against the biggest goalkeeper of all time. And we're back to 2-2. Oh my god. Everyone's playing so well. I'm so proud of the boys. We're doing good. Just hold on. Play well. No mistakes. Don't do nothing. Oh my god. I mean, it's probably worth to make some subs because Tim is not doing good. So I'm going to take Tim off and put Martinelli on instead. And then I'm going to put on Villagra just to add a little bit more ball playing. I'm going to take off Barco, who's also played quite well. And I'm going to put on Nuri just to kind of get some fresh legs. Popovic is not playing well, unfortunately. So Vivieras is going to come on for him. And then Lachlan Deans will come. No, let's not. Let's give players a chance. We might need one more sub. I think that's it. I mean, everywhere, we've done some good subs here, I think. We've freshened up front, we've freshened up at the back, and we've freshened up in the midfield. So hopefully we will continue playing well. Khudikov is on a 6.4. Khudikov, come on, focus. Martinelli seems to have brought down Asensio. And they have a chance as he takes a quick one. Lacroix jumps for it. It's the post. Lee Kang-in finishes. And there's a call. Offside? There's an offside. I didn't even see anything. Was there an offside? What's going on? Ref, come on. You owe me. You owe me one. The goal is disallowed. The goal is disallowed. Boys. Please, I beg you. That was close. Oh my god. If I was Okay, so that was also a save by Khudikov on the line. But if I was a PSG fan, I would be pissed off. Were they robbed? Did we rob PSG? Are we the bad guys? As the cameraman decides to focus on an empty pitch. Aint Nouri, calm and composed. Take your time. Find Stamenic, who finds Milinkovic. Play it out, guys. We're doing quite well. Martinelli, don't let it go too far. Okay, that's good. Villagra brings the ball for Villagra. Milovanovic, Deans. There's some space on the left. Martinelli, look at the space. Look there. Okay, he decides to go to the other way. Sakamoto. Careful. Referee! Referee! Send him off! Send him off! Yes, we've robbed them. Now we are the robbers. Red card. Come on, I'll show you. Where is it? There we go. That's the only thing of card. That was the first. Do I have a red card? Wait. Very important for me to do this right now. Do I have a red card? Red card! Red! I'm so sorry. Oh my god, this game makes me crazy. And yes, this is some Euro 2024 cards. There we go. I am hyped because we have a chance. We're so close to our first appearance in the Champions League. First appearance as Partizan. We've never done it before. We've never done it before. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We freaking got him. Woo! Oh my god, we're playing in the final. We're playing in the final, boys. In the freaking final. We freaking did it. Who are we playing in the final? And Luis Enrique says they don't deserve anything, and that's the truth. We have done it. And we get 10 million. We are rich. And who are we facing? Who are we facing? We'll find out tomorrow. Who are we facing? Either Barcelona or Real Madrid. Wow. Oh, so close. I was gonna say we're gonna play Real Madrid, but no. Barcelona in the Champions League final. Leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the show, because on Monday, which is very, very soon, we're in the Champions League final. Come on. But the best part, we have a lot of games to play, obviously, and it's an extra game in May. We have 6 days. Oh my god, and it's going to be the last game of the season. Champions League final on Monday, guys. Guys, we did it. We have reached the peak of this save. We have managed to do what is impossible. What do we do if we win it? Do I end the show? Do I end the series at this rate? Oh my god, guys, I am so happy. I hope you're happy too. Anyways, I will take some time. I'll think about it, where this is going to be the end of this series. If we are going to get to the well, we've gone to the Champions League final. Now the question is, what happens to the save? Do I continue it? Or do I stop for the summer and chill out? If you made it this far, tell me in the comments. If not, I'll pose that question again when we get to it. Anyways, I hope you're excited. Smash the like button if you did. Have a think about what I asked you. Do I stop this save? It's a perfect way for me to stop, I guess, and compare the saves, because Champions League final is massive. I mean, I guess I could try and get back-to-back and maybe win some other trophies as well along the way. So maybe that could be something I do. I don't know. Maybe that could be my summer fling. Do you guys want that? Anyways, we are facing Barcelona in the Champions League final. That's wild. I hope you guys are happy. I'll see you guys on Monday for that final. And can we win? Can we freaking win? Oh boy. Bye, guys. Oh, I can't believe we did it. Oh my god. Oh. I can't believe it.